Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Sagittarians and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2025. Welcome my dear Sag to this reading. This is about every area of your life, everything you need to know, every aspect, every hidden factor, everything that is important to every section of your life. So it's not only for one area, it's about everything. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for your support. I'm in absolute gratitude for your support and watching the videos. The more you watch, the more you support me and support my health, and I'm grateful for that. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you the best in everything you're doing in your life. All my blessings and best wishes to each and every one of you. We're going to start with seeing what are some of the most important factors for all Sagittarians. First message, it says stillness. This means taking time out and really reflecting. It is time for you to step back and look at the bigger picture and understand where you're at. I feel like many of you, my dear Sagittarians, and me included, because I have very strong Sag in me, it's time to go through healing. There is a process of healing that's needed. Many Sagittarians have gone through something, and it's now for you to really look at everything and try to understand where you're at. Have time out just for yourself to reflect, to understand where you have reached, and to go through the process of healing. Let's have a look at the second message. And it says leadership. Some of you are going to take the lead or need to take the lead. Be in control of your life. And that shows to me that something is going to come to an end. There could be an end of a chapter where you could have been led by someone else. You are becoming the leader. Now you need to take control of your life, of your power, of your journey. It's all up to you now. And like I said, especially if there is something that's ending, there could be also a leadership position being given to you. So very interesting. We'll see. We're going to take two messages from this deck to see what answers they have for you, what guidance they have. These are the angelic ones. Let's have a look. Right, it says communicate clearly. This is very important. Expressing yourself in a clear manner so that you are understood and your intentions are understood. That's going to be very important. And the second one, especially those of you who are cuspies, because this exact same card, same message came for Scorpio. So if you are a cuspy Scorpio, Sagittarius, yeah, have a look at Scorpio. It's very interesting. It's up to you. So the decisions are going to be up to you. One particular decision perhaps, but communicate well, and then it's up to you to do whatever you want. It's as though the heavens or the universe are going to give you the power, the glory to take over and do as you please. And that is magnificent. Let's take on two more messages from another deck, a tarot deck now, this time for all Sagittarians. The truth. Let's have a look. And we've got the Four of Pentacles. Yes, if you're a cuspy, or if you got any Scorpio in you, like Scorpio rising or cuspy, or you know, Scorpio had exactly like they've got the communicate clearly, and they've got the all of a sudden, and it came right here, I think, all of a sudden unexpected money is coming to you. Just all of a sudden. It's not planned for, it's not expected, but it's ground changing, and that's going to be magnificent. I'll just put this one over here. No, I can't. I've got to put it over here. Okay. Let's have a look at another one. Another message for all Sagittarians. And we have a new beginning. The Ace of Swords shows a lot of clarity. Finally, things are falling into place and you're getting to understand and see things clearly. And it looks like a great victory awaits you very soon. And an epiphany or two also. Oh, I put it without looking. Doesn't matter. I wanted to see what was coming, but it doesn't matter. We'll move on to the next level. Let's have a look. Two more messages from this other deck. The truth for all Sagittarians. Wow, you're resting from a big battle. The Four of Swords shows take time out and heal. And that's why we've got reflection. Now I know why. It shows that you are going to be having time out from a big battle. Like I said before, something was going to end and you are going to rest. Real rest, really take stock of everything that happened, what happened to you, how you feel now, where you have reached, what you want to do next. You are in the process of healing. That is beautiful. Maybe this money that comes at a perfect time and you're able to give more time and more space and more perhaps money towards your healing, because it seems like you've gone through something really big. Truth. The next message. Wow, we have the Hierophant. This shows a lot of changes are coming. Commitment, you might be committing to do something for your health or for your stamina or for your happiness. Some of you could be getting connected to someone or doing a business with someone or planning to get married or planning to travel, planning to take action, that's for sure. Some of you might be wanting to upgrade your education, your skills. There is a friend there very strong beside you. This is connected to Taurus, also someone that might have Taurus in them. This is about absolute commitment and moving high up, ranking up to high levels. Okay. I'll try to squeeze it in. All right, here we go. I'll just move this ace a little bit. Okay, like that. That's better. Okay, now we move on to the next level. And the next level is about 3 more messages from another deck for all Sagittarians. Oh, okay, so we've got the 8 of Cups, and that shows either you or someone is leaving a situation because they're not happy, emotionally unsatisfied. So there is leaving. Somebody could be leaving. Let's have a look. It could be a painful leaving. We'll find out more as we go along. Yes, again, you have the 4 of Swords repeated. So there is a major rest. When you're leaving a situation where you are unhappy, you are going to rest from a big battle. You might have been in conflict. You might have been in a big battle. You might have been even battling an illness. But there is healing. I feel like it's an emotional matter because this is like the cups are all emotions, an emotional matter where you were not happy. So healing is there, that's for sure. So I'm going to put this right next to here because it's connected. It's exactly the 4 of Swords. And we take on another message and you're leaving or somebody's leaving. Leaving a situation where there was a lot of conflict, where there was a lot of unhappiness. You were not living the life you want. Now you're leaving to be able to live exactly the way you want and being very truthful at that and aiming to go towards a more happier life, a more peaceful life. That's what you're planning, and that is wonderful. What else? Something is collapsing. I knew that. And a lot of your wishes and dreams are coming true. So there is a removal of something from your life, or someone is being removed because there is no more future. There's no more you can do. It's a big battle and it's coming to an end. That's what you don't see happening around you, but it is happening behind the scenes until it completely happens. And then you got the 9 of Cups, wishes and dreams come true, and a lot of money, a drastic rise in your money where you do need support as to how to spend it and what to do. I'll just put this one about here and this one about here. Okay, now we move on to the next level. The next level is a few more messages. We're going to take 2 messages from this deck for all Sagittarians. Let's have a look. Right, we have the Hound, glasses on. Now, seeing the Chinese ear of the dog here very strong with the Hound, and there was a dog in the in this particular Hierophant. So there could be somebody like Taurus dog here, strong. I also see a lot of loyalty, but I also feel like there are situations where there are restrictions, or there may have been restrictions until the new beginning comes, and then all that is clear. There are promises that things are going to get better. There's loyalty, but there is the need to release yourself from something that is binding you, overwhelming you, or maybe just restricting you. The next one for all Sagittarians is the Herald. Now the Herald is all about small regrets and longing for someone perhaps that you're leaving behind, or somebody that's going. Chinese ear of the rabbit here, quick success is coming also. You'll be seeing things differently once you move towards a better life with the 6 of Swords. After this movement, things are going to become clearer and towards more happiness. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck. Let's have a look. This Egyptian deck, the truth, we got 1. Oh, that's too many. 1, we got 1, that's for sure. We need 1 more for Sagittarius, and there's the other one. Okay, let's have a look. And it says, okay, so we've got passion. There is passion and there's freedom. You are going to be, when you are free, there is a new passion that you are going to be getting involved in, which is really wonderful. Once you're freed from this situation. And then it's this whole, like, this is Thoth, which is all about wholeness, being completed. You're completing a chapter, that's for sure. You're taking a lead and being in control of your life, and you are very much empowered. There's a lot of power given to you, absolute power. And I feel like, to be quite honest with you, this money that's coming and your freedom, like taking the lead, this shows to me is going to be the utmost powerful, what's the word? Once you take control, then you are in absolute power. You will be in control of your life, of your destiny. You will be making decisions. You're not going to be at the mercy of anyone or any situation. So that is clearly very much connected. And I feel like with this new beginning, and of course the Hierophant also gives you a lot of power and a lot of glory to be able to move forward. There's a lot of change, but there's also empowerment and wisdom, using your mind, your heart together, united, to create a new lifestyle and you being in control. This is what I see. This is incredible, and I love it for you. Okay, now let's move on to the next level. And the next level is, we're going to not clarify the cards. There's 2 more messages from this deck, and then we'll take it from there. Sagittarians. Okay, nearly was opened. Right, we have the cup. This is winning money. So this money could be a windfall very easily, because the cup is about rewards and awards and winning money. Payoff for your efforts. Maybe it's something like a payoff for all that you have done in regard to some situation that you were putting up, or persevering, or sacrificing, or just supporting others. I feel like something really big and major is going to take place here for you. Truly, I feel like wealth to the highest level. That is going to be spectacular, and it looks to me like there could be a windfall. Play the lotto or the lottery, small amounts of money. Like I always say, you don't have to play big, and I feel like there could be a possibility of a big windfall. So that's that one, because money is coming, a drastic rise in your money. Okay, let's have a look at the further about the cup. The golden cup is also about recognition and being rewarded for your efforts. It's about advancement for some of you in your career, in your profession, professional work, and fame, being recognized for everything you do. So by the heavens or the universe or the that's too many, or by the people that you're working with, your community, or the people that you're working with. Let's have a look at Sagittarius, the next one. Wow, you're rising above money issues. All your money issues are finishing, of course, because there's so much money coming. Of course, your money issues will disappear because there is so much money. So there'll be no more money issues at all, to be quite honest with you. That's what it looks like to me. No money issues at all. And it looks to me like also that you're rising above everything that you were worried about or concerned about. All that disappears. Your concerns are absolutely disappearing. Now, the other important factor here with the golden wings, this is about reaching enlightenment. This is about awakening. It is also about business taking off. Some of you might be starting a business and it's going to take off really well. There's a lot of profits here. But some of you might be doing spiritual work. Some of you might be looking at life's purpose, dealing with things to do with healthcare, caring for others, doing mission work, spiritual work. Everything like that is possible with the golden wings. But you're rising beyond where you are today. Okay. Now we move on to the next level. Oh yes, now I'm going to clarify some of the cards, or majority of the cards. Let's have a look. Let's see where you're going. Oh my God, I was saying where you're going. In regard to the 8 of Cups, is it you leaving or somebody leaving? Because we've got we've got the 6 over here too. I'll just take it out. Here we go. We've got the 6 here also. So leaving, you are leaving. We've got 2 cards showing you or someone is leaving for sure. So let's have a look at the 8 of Cups. Leaving because you're not happy, or somebody leaving because they're not happy, or emotional sadness as something ends. The truth for all Sagittarians. Right, this is something that's hidden from you. Your higher self has been showing you. So deep inside of your heart, deep inside of your heart, my dear Sagittarius, you must have known that there is someone going or leaving, or you were going to leave. But there is a great new beginning. The beginning of prosperity happens. Your higher self is trying to protect you and has tried to tell you. You have to pay attention to details at a time where big money comes your way, because there's a lot of money coming. But the Eight of Cups shows attention to details important. Yes, you are going to be paid off for your efforts. Yes, 100% without a doubt. And there is a lot of money coming, but you do need to pay attention and get advice and be sort of on the lookout. Try to see a few people, 1 or 2 people, when making decisions, when seeing solicitors, when signing documents, when there is big amounts of money that you're dealing with. Very important that you pay attention to details, so there won't be any losses, any mistakes, something you might sign and it might be giving away something. So be very, very vigilant when it comes to this. Very important when it comes to this new beginning and new prosperity. Now we're going to look at the Four of Swords, resting from a big major battle. Wow. Now some of you are starting your own business, leaving a job that's very hectic. Some of you may be relocating. There's a lot of prophets working in team, hand in hand with someone, and some of you are relocating to start your own business. So that's very interesting. It could be with someone of water energy like Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Possibly. We'll find out at the end. We'll see. Let's have a look at the Four of Pentacles for all Sagittarians. This out of the ordinary, out of the blue, big money. So there is an earth energy involved. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We'll find out at the end of the reading who this person is. But you are taking action. You're able to take action where you were not able to. Some of you could be traveling, going. Some of you could be working with this person, this earth energy, and you might be uniting together, doing action together. That is possible. Very strong. There is something incredible beginning that's going to expand and become spectacular, and it's going to give you a lot of exhilaration. There's a lot of excitement. Now let's have a look at leaving towards the light, leaving a situation that was very uncomfortable. Okay, so it was a place where you were sacrificing. You were putting a lot of efforts and sacrificing what you probably wanted. You were sacrificing and not getting what you want. It was connected to someone of fire energy. Aries first, Sagittarius or Leo. Here very strong. You're leaving this behind and you're moving forward. There is a proposal or a proposition, and it's this proposal and proposition that's taking you, and you're leaving the past behind you and leaving the past behind you, taking the memories but leaving it behind. Once you are proposed to, or this offer that comes, proposal, proposition, you're starting a new lease of life, a wonderful new lease of life, and you're leaving the past behind you. You're saying goodbye to the past. Wow. Now let's move on to the Hierophant. Let's see what the Hierophant is all about. This is about a lot of height, escalation in your spirituality and your power and commitment. Escalation, here we go. The world is about ending a chapter and being given so much money, power, that your status heightens to high levels. This could be also in regard to dealing with someone of air energy or someone new entering your life that might have air energy in them, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We'll find out more about this situation. But possibly this could be the ending. Actually, it could be the ending, yes. It could be the ending of someone that might have air energy in them, fire and air. So we saw the fire before and now air, because the cycle ending with an air energy. And I see here endings, as you can see, endings, transformations, and a major karmic chapter ends completely because there's rebirth, and someone new entering your life, someone of earth energy, where you will thrive with earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So that's very interesting. You've got the earth energy doubled up. We're going to find out more. And then we'll just see this new, and what you don't see coming is again this that we had before. And there's the fire energy and the earth energy that we're talking about. Do you see that? So now I'm going to go in and see the new beginning that brings you great victory. What is that all about, my dear Sag? This Ace of Swords. Wow. Wealth to the highest degree. Letting go and saying goodbye to what no longer was working and too much conflict comes to an end. a conflicting area of your time and a situation in your life, and you are rewarded and transcended to high levels. You are thinking outside the box. You are looking at the bigger spectrum. You might be thinking of relocating for a better life, and you've got the funds to do so. You've got so much money that you can do that. You can buy your business. You can do everything you want. Everything is going well here. This is incredible. Now we're going to move on to see what else you need to know. I'm going to take 3 to 5 messages from this deck for all Sagittarians. So we got 1, we got 2, July over. Oh. Too many opened up. Okay, we need a little bit more, just 1 or 2 more Sagittarius. Okay, that's enough. Enough is enough. That's plenty. Now, here we go. So we've got the first one that came is your career table. Table is all about your work, hard work ahead. Maybe you're starting your own business and you have to work really hard, because it does show there is a business taking off. Cracked cup means your dissatisfaction with life. That's why you're leaving. Dissatisfaction with life is this, and it's also the 6 of Swords, leaving. Where is that 6 of Swords? Here somewhere. There it is, leaving. So that's why you're leaving. You're dissatisfied with where you are. You're not happy with where you are. So leaving. The fly is not very good. It shows that there could be a period of ill health, depression even, and there is a possibility when things are ending, there's depression. But you're getting your wishes and dreams with the star. Guaranteed success. But according to ancient times, the star is about wishes coming true. So one of your old wishes is going to be granted. September is going to mark a major transformation in your life. You are going to be so happy. Something big is happening in September. And then we've got June here. Oh my God, and we've got December. Okay, so now I'm getting it. Something happened in June. Something might have just happened. And that, whatever happened in June is getting reestablished again. Or maybe, like, for example, if there was an argument, something comes to an end, it's ending in September completely, and then in September something wonderful starts and opens up, and then it goes all the way to December. September are going to be spectacular for you, and something that might have happened in June that might be connected to September, December, but this is really big. Now this could be also in regard to people that are born in these dates, like we've got Cancer, Gemini, we've got Virgo, Libra, and we've got Capricorn, Aquarius. But I feel like they're months, and they're to do with, they are going to impact your life on a grand scale. If June has already impacted your life, then September, December are going to be also magnificent. Absolutely incredible. Maybe all this money that's coming, it's coming September, December. I feel like all that money is connected to this. Or the winning. Oh my God, this could be the winning. So you got December and you got September. Maybe this is where you are winning money. You see that? Very possible. Very possible. Okay. Now that we established that, there is 2 more messages from this deck. I want to know for all Sagittarians the truth. Okay, so we got 1. And 1 more. And there's the other one. Okay. The waterfall is about emotions. Your emotions might be stirred as you are leaving. It's an emotional matter, leaving a situation behind, ending a chapter. It's also about overflowing abundance. The wealth, the money that I keep talking about, overflowing abundance, as you can see. Chasing after something, crying, emotional release, letting go, saying goodbye. It is also about fulfillment, release, and tears of joy. So winning something big and tears of joy, or even meeting someone magical. That could be also possible. Now the grasshopper is about a leap of faith. That's where the 3 of Wands comes along, where you were considering, perhaps you might be considering looking at your options and where you can go. Easygoing. It's about also a sudden change in direction. That's what this is all about. A sudden change in direction. So moving on, prosperity, moving to a different, maybe a different even concept of where to go, what to do. Sometimes this can be the birth of a child, a son usually, but luck is on your side to the highest degree, and the changes are profound. Chinese year of the dragon here, very strong. Chinese year of the tiger. Chinese year of the rabbit twice, and and Chinese year of the dog, we talked about that, and Chinese year of the snake, and the pig here, very strong. Okay, and Chinese year of the tiger at the same time. The ox, the buffalo, the tiger, and 3 times the rabbit. Okay, I got the Chinese out of the way. Sometimes I forget to do them. Now we've established everything. We're going to go into see what are the star sign combination. No, actually, sorry, there's 2 more decks, and then I'll do the star sign combination. 2 messages for all Sagittarians. We got 1. We need 1 more. July over, and there's the other one. Okay, prepare for your soulmate coming into the arena of your life. It says you are going to be going through attraction, being attracted to someone. That's going to happen. Somebody's going to be attracted to you. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's after everything is over. You are going to be enjoying beautiful romantic time, and then calling in your soulmate. It says your prayers, your affirmations, what your higher self has been trying to tell you. There is a soulmate on arrival. This is going to be bringing you together with your soulmate. So that is magnificent. Doesn't get any better. That's gorgeous. Now, let's move on to the last deck, and then I'll do the star signs that you're dealing with or meeting or leaving behind or on high level. 1 message for all Sagittarians. Okay, there it is, this one. Wow, let's see. It says, it is important right now to take a step back. Like I said at the beginning, to take a step back and take stock of everything that happened. And spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. You really got to think about yourself and where you're at, because the changes that are coming are profound, and you need to know exactly where you're at in this regard, and you need to work things out, take the lead, work things out, and perhaps even taking on responsibilities for yourself where you might not be supported by someone else, like you might be alone because you're going and taking a step, leaving the past behind you, don't forget. So let's go through all this and see who's the earth energy that's coming in your life. The earth and the fire. I think it was earth and fire, was it? Earth and water, I think. Okay, earth and water. Let's see. Star sign combination of the people you're dealing with, those who you're leaving. Okay, so we've got earth energy that's coming, Capricorn. We've got Leo, fire energy like you. We need also the water to know who the water is. But we're going to take a few of them so we can work out all the people that you're dealing with. And there's the water energy. Cancer's a water energy. Right. Let's have a look further. Okay. We got air energy, Aquarius. Oh, here we go. We got Gemini, air energy. Air doesn't go well with you. Water energy, Cancer is doubled up. So let's see. Unless it's air with earth, possibly it might work. The truth. For all Sagittarians. Sagittarius like yourself. Fire. And now we've got Venus, which is air energy, Libra. We've got Aquarius. There's strong air energy here. We've got fire, Aries. We've got water, Scorpio. And we've got Venus, which is earth and air, which is Taurus with Libra. Who is Sagittarius dealing with on a grand scale? Mars, Aries. There's a very strong Aries here. Okay. You might be dealing with an Aries that might have Taurus, Libra in them. Just bear with me. The truth for all Sagittarians. These are the final ones. We've got Capricorn. Okay, let me put these away, because with this we should know exactly what's going on. We've got, again, Aries, Mars the ruler, and we've got Scorpio. So there is someone very strong here. Is it triple Scorpio? 1, 2, no, double. Okay, so which is the strongest here? Aries. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, 3. So we got 3 Aries, 3 Mars ruling Aries. Now this tells me that Aries is not alone. They've got something in them very strong. Now what would be in Aries? Fire. You could be dealing with an Aries who's coming in your life. Fire and earth. Okay, you could be dealing with someone that's Aries with Capricorn. That would be very, very good. The only thing that would be needed here is water, and hence comes either Cancer or Scorpio, they're both doubled. So you need that. You need water when there's earth and fire together. So when there's Aries, fire, and you are fire, and there's earth, that's it. You've got everything okay. You've got the earth, you got the fire to regenerate, replenish, start, and everything. But replenishment is needed so that you can thrive and you can cool down and you can be calm. That's where water energy comes along, which is either Scorpio or Cancer. So that explains that. As for the majority, the majority are dealing with Aries, and then there is Sagittarius and Leo. Okay, so there is fire energy there too. Capricorn is the priority for all Sagittarians to have earth energy. It goes wonderful with you as long as there's no air to bring any turbulence. So you've got here, there is Taurus, Libra. Now this shows Taurus, Libra, very interesting. And Aries, very strong here. And of course we've got Aquarius here also, double Aquarius and Gemini. So there is an air energy without a doubt. There could be air energy mixed up with an earth energy, and that's why you're leaving a situation where you've been sacrificing and you've been there for too long, and now it's time for it to end. Maybe you've given it a lot, you've sacrificed so much that now it's truly over. I feel like you are leaving behind someone that might be a fire energy with air. So there could be Aries with Aquarius or Gemini. There could be also Taurus, Aries, Cuspy with Libra. That could be possible. I'm also seeing, because we had the air energy here leaving the Page of Swords, so there is an air energy that might be also an air energy with Cancer. Like there could be Cancer or Scorpio, either one with Aquarius. That could be another one that you could be leaving behind, because air, again, causes turbulence in the water. So I feel like the person that's coming in your life, because it shows it's earth, I feel very, very strong Capricorn here. There's double Capricorn, so Capricorn leading the way. That's the strongest. The second one is Taurus with Libra, where it could be a little bit complicated because of the air, but Libra does go with Sagittarius. Also, it goes very well with Capricorn. Again, earth and air, they don't go well, but because there is Taurus here, the earth will be doing well. So for some of you, you might be dealing with Taurus, Libra, but for the majority of Aquarius, I think you're moving through with the next one that's coming in your life. The earth energy that they kept on showing on a high level is a very strong Capricorn. They might have fire in them, possibly, like Aries, or they might have Sagittarius like yourself, or even Leo. That's all fine. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as there will be a little bit of water. And thank God we're shown water. So there is Scorpio and there is Cancer. Either one is going to help this situation move forward. Now, some of you could be starting a business with someone like Cancer or Scorpio, someone that might have water energy in them. It is possible. They might be grounded with a little bit of earth, because there is earth showing very strong. Someone very wise and very grounded is entering your life on a high level, and someone very helpful, someone that you can even consider going the distance for. So you can someone very reliable. But of course, air could be a family member that you're dealing with, could be someone that you are constantly dealing with on a high level. There could be someone also that is Taurus, Libra with Aquarius in them. That would be a very complicated situation for you. There'll be a lot of hurtful words and turbulence in expression. And they're saying here, watch how you talk to this person, because they're very sensitive. The good news about all of this, what I'm seeing for you, my dear Sagittarius, is there is a strong earth energy coming. And this earth energy that's coming, which they might have Capricorn in them, they might even have Taurus in them, they might even have Virgo in them. I didn't take out so much. The majority will have Capricorn, and they've got water energy in them. Now, we've got Cancer or Scorpio, but there could be Pisces also. There is earth and water entering your life. And also they will have fire in them. They could have Aries in them, possibly. They could also have either Sagittarius or Leo. What's going to be interesting is finding out through you, when you watching the show, watching this reading, you are going to be letting me know by you guys talking in the community and working out who's who and what's what. Will work out what it is. I do have a feeling for some Sagittarians, they could be leaving someone that might be Aries, Aquarius. I have a feeling, even water, they might have Cancer, Aquarius, Aries leaving behind, but I do see Earth coming in. We've got Taurus, we got Capricorn, very strong here, and I feel like the fire is just going to enhance the Earth, even though you can enhance it, and the water is going to replenish it. It's going to be wonderful when they have a little bit of Scorpio or a little bit of Cancer in them. So very interesting. Don't forget, there could be people that you're having a business with, because there is a situation too with business, and there is studying, and there is a new soulmate, and there's a lot of money. So there could be somebody helping you. There could be a family member that you're dealing with on a very high level that comes out here with the signs. But the signs are there to let you know what's coming. Earth is coming with a little bit of fire and water, strong water, and that's all I can see here. And that is the end of it. You let me know what you think. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, and do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think, and I send you all my best wishes, regards, and sincere blessings, and thanks for all your support. Namaste.